Okay, guys, we're live.
You ready?
Yes.
You gotta cut out some of that, right?
It's fine. Go ahead.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
Welcome to the Lazaro Hive.
And I'm Matt.
And I'm Ryan.
And we have a special guest today.
Special guest. Coming in at 5 feet pure muscle. Shake and bake. A meal of a deal. Thunder Dies. A.K.A. owner of Savage Fuel. A.K.A. owner of SavFit. Also known as Savannah Quesadilla. Quesada. Welcome, Sav.
Welcome,
Hi, guys.
Sav. How you doing today?
Great.
Did you already do your cleans?
I did not.
What are you gonna go for? Like 225, 235?
Definitely not. Can't clean that.
You can clean the shop.
Maybe.
Well, we wanted to bring you on here because you have a revamping of your business right now.
Correct.
Correct. So the new name of your business is what? Savage Fuel.
Yes.
She's selling gasoline, guys. No, just. So give us a breakdown of what's this revamp? What's it about? Like, what are you really going for with all these changes that you've put together?
Okay, so basically we have protein shakes, we have teas.
But they're Savage protein shakes and
Yes.
protein teas. Or teas.
Extra protein in them. All the gains.
Fuel your fire.
Trying to get you to keep that fire fueled
Yeah.
for any workout.
What else do you have?
We have meal preps, grab and go meals, energizing teas, electrolytes, aminos, all the good stuff.
Yeah, we're getting pretty jacked on ice Mountain Dew today.
Getting caffeinated.
Yeah, we're definitely getting caffeinated. How long have you been in business? Since the
In
start.
business total, maybe 4 years, five total.
Oh yeah, you took over
Hip.
a couple years
Yes.
after they opened up out
Yes,
here, right?
correct.
Yeah. So tell us a little more. Where exactly is it located?
So we're actually located inside CrossFit 209.
Mm-hmm.
Meow, 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 meow.
That's the place, aka the Human Improvement Project.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that saying right there.
One-stop shop.
It is. It is. So with this revamp, is there like what do you want to what's your goal with providing in the sense of what you're going to provide your customers?
Just helping everyone have like grab and go, quick and easy, whether it's protein shakes or meals, something quick.
Yeah,
You
just
could
that convenience.
the convenience of having things versus stopping at McDonald's.
Yeah, it is actually kind of nice that you have these here. It's preventing us from eating Chipotle every day.
Yeah.
Which is not bad.
No, it's definitely good.
It's a lot more convenient.
It is way more convenient and more cost effective, I would argue. Plus, it's measured out.
Yes.
When you go to Chipotle, it's kind of like depends on if they have a heavy hand that day or not.
Might only get 3 ounces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe 5.
You're lucky, you get 6.
I'd be getting kind of mad sometimes when they actually measure it out the right way. Oh, how dare you!
off the top.
Yeah, they do that. Why did you go into business in the first place?
Honestly, it's maybe been 6 or 7 years since I first started CrossFit, but in the process of doing that, I started meal prepping for me and my family.
Mm-hmm.
And as it went on, I had close friends that would always ask, "Hey, where'd you get that?" I didn't. I made it at home. But then it was just easy. I had a handful of friends that, it was easier for them just to purchase them from me. It started from there, and it kind of got bigger. And then being in the shop, I slowed down a little bit on the meals and kind of did more everything behind the bar, the shakes and smoothies and stuff. But after that, I realized, like, hey, we need to start keeping grab-and-go meals in the fridge and just keep everyone fueled and have the energy to get them through those workouts.
So originally it was all meal prep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What inspired you to start that overall, though? Wasn't it part of your? Because you've made a
Huge transformation.
Yeah.
Yes. I feel like as a parent on the go, like we had young kids, we were super busy, and it was convenient for us to eat out and grab things on the go. And then we were less active than we used to be in our younger days. And, we didn't realize and started meal prepping for us, and then realized, oh, this is something that's kind of easy, but a lot of people are uninformed of just like nutritional value in food. You grow up in households where, oh, this tastes great, but there's no source of portion control or anything.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just started doing it for me and my family, and I wanted to help others be more informed with portion control and
that helps a lot.
cleaner, I guess, proteins or
It's better quality,
options.
right?
Yes.
So, but you've had an entire fitness journey, right? I think you've known Ryan longer.
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Yes.
It's been a while.
Maybe 2016.
Tell us a little bit about that. You have some good
Let's-
before and
let's
after.
pull up some of those photos.
Yeah, pull up
I
some
just-
Why do you? I mean, we have them somewhere, but
You and Dave have some good before and afters.
I do.
I mean, you don't
don't
have to
know
pull
if
it
they're
up right
still
now,
in
but-
there though. Yeah.
But yeah, tell us a little bit about how that started. Because you weren't always this jacked.
I still don't think I'm that jacked. I'm in shape. I'm fit.
We can bust out the tape
You know?
measure and check blood.
But
than average.
yeah, I feel like maybe a year or two before I started my fitness journey, like me and my husband were the most maybe unhealthy as we've been in a long time. It kind of, we felt like happened out of nowhere, but it was obviously a process as well. But we started just at In Shape. We had a membership for years and never really utilized it. And I said, hey, you know what? I want us to let's start this first. I believe actually my husband was like, hey, I kind of want to try CrossFit. I'm not too sure what it is, but and I said, okay, that's a good idea. But how about we utilize our gym memberships that we have right now?
Yeah.
And let's do that for a year. And if we can be consistent, then we'll look more into CrossFit. And that's really what it was. I want to say it was a couple months before his birthday that year in maybe 2016. And I came across a Groupon ad for
Oh yeah.
the gym, and we tried CrossFit and we were hooked. I feel like it was 10, 15 minutes of just a warm-up and we were dying. We were sweating. Like, what is this? But I guess we'll come back tomorrow.
I remember CrossFit back in the day. They would always talk about how the saying was, "My warm-up is my warm-up is your workout."
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That was
We're
pretty
warming
common.
up and just being drenched already.
That's why I don't warm up. I gotta save it all for the WOD.
We don't advise that.
Yes,
yeah.
definitely warm up.
Yeah, definitely don't.
Definitely a lot better if you do.
Yeah.
But I'm horrible with that.
You're still better than us. I think Ryan's more responsible than
Yes.
I
Just
am.
had to roll out
Always.
a little bit. Makes a difference.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, you gotta give us a little more though, because you're not giving the full extent of how big of a transformation you really made.
Well, I don't
I think
know.
you're holding out.
I feel like, I mean, it's always different. So I used to do readings at Max Muscle with
Yeah.
Ryan. Maybe the highest my weight was when I first started was maybe 140.
Yeah.
Mind you, people think that's nothing, but again, I'm 5 foot.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't remember specific numbers, but my body fat to muscle mass ratio was completely different than what it is now.
How high was it? Like 30s?
Maybe
40s?
no, for sure, either 30s or or high 20s.
Yeah.
But for me, that's a lot. Working with Ryan at Max Muscle, I believe I got maybe to like 14 to 13% a few years back. And then when I transferred over to CrossFit 209, then I started working with Matt more because I wanted to get leaner. I wanted to even add
Step up a
more.
notch.
And I was more
Yeah.
knowledgeable with just protein and cutting and I
Just-
think at one point we got down to under 10%.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were pretty damn shredded.
Yeah.
All thanks to Lazaro Nutrition.
Yes. All the good stuff.
Where was I going with that? No, but that's the thing. Like that's a pretty significant transformation. I don't know if you guys have. We'll find some. We'll have her post
Yeah,
some,
before and
some
afters.
before and afters
Yeah.
because it's pretty significant to reduce by almost 20% body fat.
Yeah.
That's a significant amount of muscle to gain. Because your weight, like what was your weight back then when you were close to 10% or so?
Ooh, I don't know, maybe 124.
Yeah. So it's like a
125.
20-pound difference with a 20% difference in fat would be roughly like gaining upwards of 15 to 20 pounds of muscle as you know, and losing upwards of 40 pounds of fat.
Still
or something
trying to
like
work on my legs to catch up to yours.
That's right. I want my arms as jacked as Ryan's.
that. Well,
Okay, maybe a little bit
I'm not
smaller.
sure if your husband will appreciate that. Like, what the hell's going on? What did you do? I keep putting him in headlocks. Or oh, man. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, what's your training like right now?
Like intensity?
No,
Like
just
how
like how often. Give people an idea of kind of what it, because are you more in maintenance mode right now?
I am.
Yeah, so give us an idea of what that looks like.
Honestly, right now, it's about 4 days a week, maybe 5. I used to train 5 to 6 days a week. Obviously, if I could do 5 to 6 days right now, I mean, I can always do it. But I've had a lot more on my plate, so I've been training more about 4 to 5 days a week, and that just depends on my schedule. But yeah,
And I mean,
occasionally it's a double day, but most of the time it's once a day.
you may not be following exact macros or anything like that right now, but you're still pretty
Okay,
strict
so I found a
relative.
picture, but I don't know how you guys can show
We could
it.
kind of show it
Yeah,
up to the
pull it
camera.
up.
Here, let me see.
Pure brightness.
So
This is
this
at least the face, maybe. Arms.
is a before, and show like a cool workout picture.
I don't know. Well,
This is only
still
for
a
the
different one. That's an
YouTubers.
old one.
Get one where you're working out. What do you think?
I don't know.
Take lots of
You
pictures.
can't
Yeah,
see.
don't act like you don't take pictures.
Lots of pictures.
Or video.
Yeah.
She's being modest, guys.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to pull it up
Here,
ourselves.
I don't know. They're old. I don't know. What
Look at that. Look at that. Abs and everything. Huge difference, guys. What do you feel like? What do you feel like most? Like, obviously, you have a passion for fitness, health, and things like that. Like, what's the one thing that you find that people struggle with most?
I think just moving or movement. Like, trust me, I don't know that either one is hard for me, but I love being in the gym and like a hard, crazy workout. It's something that I enjoy as much as oh my gosh, I'm going to sit there and, oh, this was so hard or whatever, but I like it.
Yeah.
But I guess through this, my fitness journey, I've also like super started enjoying like outdoors. Like, I mean, I've always been
yeah.
kind of like, camping, stuff like that with family and friends, but we've been now like more active, or I guess it's, what's the word? Like, I've been more into like trying new things. I don't think I've ever would think like, I'll go rock climbing,
Oh yeah.
that kind
Open
of
the
stuff,
door
you
to
know?
a
Yeah,
whole new
yes.
world. Yeah.
And I'm not so fearful anymore of like trying something new.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I never did CrossFit, I probably wouldn't have been mountain biking. I would be dying. Hiking.
Yeah.
We used to do Spartan races back in 2017, and that was the first one I did. I was over 200 pounds.
No way.
Ryan's only like 5'2", guys. No.
5'6". Yeah,
Thank you.
I mean, speaking of fitness overall, is coming from a bodybuilding background and joining a sport like Spartan racing or off-course racing, it's definitely woke me up to realize that I was very cardiovascularly out of shape, just unhealthy in general from eating
Cardio
habits.
challenged.
Yeah. I mean, we took off, and I
Aren't we
probably
all?
didn't last a quarter mile.
I remember that.
So it turned into like a hike and do the obstacles. I didn't even know how to rope climb. I used my arms the whole time. Didn't know about the legs.
The legless rope climbs in the middle of the
Yeah.
race.
So that was horrible. But after that experience, though, it really led me into. I was not really exposed to CrossFit, so I was just kind of just running, lifting heavier and running, and that was about it. And then once we opened up the shop and the gym, kind of grew a new addiction, and definitely physically and mentally in the best place I've ever been so far.
Yeah.
So it's made a huge impact.
We had to join another cult. Is what had to happen. You know what's funny? I reluctantly started training because of Ryan.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, what are these guys doing on the rings? And what is this thing called a snatch and a clean and all these movements? Like, oh, I want to learn them.
And you see someone like Savannah like crushing it.
Oh, yeah.
We're like, I can't even do that.
Like, well, I can bench 225, but
I can't squat it.
Whoa.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
You can
I
now.
had hip problems.
That's true. It's true.
A lot of times it's a mobility thing too.
I just thought he was weak.
I mean, that's one thing CrossFit did for me, though, is I wasn't training my core. I wasn't training, mainly my core. So once I strengthened that area, I was having trouble or pain deadlifting 135, and
Yeah.
next thing you know, wouldn't doubt it if we do 500 at the end of the year.
Yeah.
As long as I lift more than Matt. So,
Bring it on, bitch.
I mean, that is one thing that we did challenge each
Yeah,
other was
we literally.
a deadlift challenge. And
Yeah. So far, I'm winning.
we'll see. Well, you know what? We should record it.
Mine's always
We could
recorded.
record it live
Yeah.
for the video.
How about
Just-
we do one, but like body weight to weight
No,
on the
it's
barbell
total, it's
ratio?
total strength.
Then I'm in.
Well, it's scaled for women,
We could
so
compete against
it'll
Erica.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
one.
exactly.
Challenge. You guys can make bets.
You know that is that is a fun thing with training here. It's just that there's that community aspect, and along with that, we're all naturally competitive,
Yes.
right? And it just gives us the opportunity to compete and talk crap to each other, and even like if one of us like, oh, I don't know about it today, then you get like bullied into doing it.
I mean, 90% of the
But you guys
time,
are working out? Okay, then I can't miss it either. Let's go.
Yeah.
most of the time, it's like, hey, you're going to work out, Ryan? I don't know. I didn't do good, or I'm sore, or my back hurts. And when it's all said and done, once I'm warmed up, things usually turn out for the better.
Yeah.
Listen to your body, but also a lot of it's mental.
Right.
Mentally getting yourself ready to work out. Not everyone can just jump and go. So it's a huge part of fitness is mentally getting strong.
Mental
not only
preparation.
physically. Yeah.
Mental, toughness during the workout.
Yep.
Yes.
Like, what would you say about that? Because I think that's what we see a lot here, especially even with you. You've
I feel
competed
like
before
even,
too.
Like your mental has a lot to do with it. At least for me. Okay, so if me is like a weight thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'll psych myself out when I know what's on the bar. If it's closer to like a max rep for me or something, but. There's a lot of times where I'm horrible with math, so there's times where I trick myself, like I know 180's on the bar, but I'm going to tell myself 175's on the bar. So mentally, I'm like, I've hit this weight before. Okay, I got this. But then I've never hit that weight, and so I'll kind of mentally trick myself, and
Yeah.
that helps me versus freaking out about what's actually on the bar, knowing I've never hit that weight.
How long did you feel like that took to develop that mindset, or was that something that just was kind of already there?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just something.
Oops, sorry, guys. I don't know if you can hear that.
Train in the background.
Yeah.
I think just over time being here and training, like honestly, I love even like my peers. Like there's so many people here that are someone's faster at you than something,
Yeah.
stronger than you but that can either be something that you're gonna be like, oh no, I suck today, but Ryan kicked my butt, but I'm like, me.
rare.
Maybe bench. Just bench press.
press
Bench-
workouts,
bench
yeah,
days,
and, muscle up, ring muscle ups.
Ring muscle ups, yeah, I still don't got those guys, but I mean, it's something that it helps. Like for me, I'm like, fuck, use it, like fuel the fire, like let's go, like okay, well I want to get there. Ryan, how did you do that? There's so many people here you can ask for
Don't
advice.
ask Ryan.
It's usually
They just
my
happen.
biceps.
Where did those come
It's
from?
all in the arms, right? I remember the first time you started doing muscle ups, people were watching like, what the hell is he doing? He's just literally throwing yourself up there.
Gabe's like, hey, we're going to do cleans today. Okay.
This is like a reverse
He's like, well, it's like, good job. That's a good amount of weight you're doing, but you're still getting it there, but that's not the right way.
not how you get
But
it
it's
there.
getting up.
It's a better way of
Yeah.
doing it, right? Yeah, that was pretty funny.
There's always a better way to get it up.
Yeah.
Liquid nitro.
Liquid nitro. Oh man, they're getting a lot of plugs. Probably almost every podcast now. We should just keep a bottle here.
Yeah. It's gonna get brought up.
Yeah.
One point or another.
Yeah, it's very.
But yeah, speaking of like tricking yourself, once we put those kilos on, I don't know. I can't add. Barely. With regular numbers.
The first time we benched and we threw on the reds, and I didn't tell you that they were.
It's like,
There was a lot. They're over
pretty
55
heavy.
pounds.
Like, what's going on?
25 kilos is not 45 pounds. And
I'll put a 15 on each side. Oh, not bad. 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, oh, 60. Around there.
around there, yeah. Yeah, if you want to get strong, use the
2.2?
kilo plates. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I don't even bother. I just start throwing them on there and.
Like, this looks like the order I had last time. Let's
Yeah.
add a little bit more to it and see how it goes.
Yeah, it's funny. Oh man, it's fun being here.
Yeah. It's a great community. There's a lot of opportunity to grow yourself personally,
Yeah,
and all the resources are here.
Yeah.
yeah. So Sav, what are you most proud of overall in your overall journey and where you're at right now? Like, what makes you most proud about where you're at in that whole journey?
You guys are gonna make me cry.
How big your quads
That's okay. Help me. Quad size.
No. Honestly, I just think it's something that is grown. Like I've grown so much from the community and like I guess my business or whatever. But I think what makes me the most proud is that my boys are growing up and seeing,
Oh yeah, seeing you develop.
you know,
Grow.
just like having your mentality, like training, and yeah, things sometimes are going to be hard, but pushing through them. Nutrition and weighing food, portion control. Like me
Yeah,
as a
you're
kid,
setting-
you know, you're not taught
Healthy habits and
how
healthy
to
standards.
train or eat regularly, you know, clean. So I feel like being able to share that with my kids as they grow up, like I feel like that's something
Yeah, you're being
that I'm proud of.
Yeah.
showing them that you're a strong woman, strong mom. Yeah, that's awesome.
Isn't are your kids trying to compete with you yet?
Yes, my oldest son.
going to squat more than me.
Yeah, actually, yes. My oldest son is 14. He just recently started like doing weight training this summer
Yeah.
and is playing football, and he's so excited. I think his first like max out back squat was 205, but that was the first time he even tried. He said, "Mom, how much is your back squat?" It's 285. He's like, okay, I'm coming for you. And earlier
Yeah.
this summer, he already got 265. So
Oh,
he's
shit.
for sure going to beat me really soon.
Better step it up, Sav.
Gotta get into the threes.
Yeah, you gotta get into threes.
How
real
much do you
quick.
weigh?
128, 130.
And you squat 285?
Yes.
That's
Pretty significant. I'll tell you, I don't double my body weight yet.
Wow. That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah. That's
The women here set the standard for
Yeah.
your lifts.
The women here make you feel really bad about how strong you
Gotta
think
beat
you
the
are.
boys, always. My goal in life.
My
Beat
goal,
Matt and Ryan.
my goal is to be as strong
of
as
the
a
time.
strong CrossFit woman. Let's do sleds. Sleds and muscle ups.
But then she could say handstand push-ups. She got it in the bag.
Oh,
That's true.
You
We'll
That's
try it.
true.
We'll do that live too. How many handstand push-ups can you do in 10 minutes, like max effort? All out.
I'll be done
try.
in 2 minutes. That's
Just nothing with machines. It's not fair.
nothing with machines.
Yeah, at least against you.
Oh, like
Cardiovascular wise.
Oh, yeah, we should have a rowing contest.
ew, no.
See, the way my limbs work.
Us shorter people don't really like the machine so much.
Is this an excuse? Look at Matt Frazier.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
we won't go there.
Oh man. Now that's quite incredible. You know, like and it's not like you've been doing that your whole life either.
No.
It's only, you said what, the last
7 or 8 years?
7 or 8 years. Yeah, that's. And how old are you?
35?
Oh, oh, sorry. I don't know if you want. I was like, oh,
No, I
was I not
don't
supposed to
care.
ask?
35.
Yeah. So you started technically what people would consider fitness a little later.
Yes.
That should give a lot of people hope, honestly.
Yeah.
Because when you look at Savannah, you think that she
Oh,
was
she's been
probably
for a
doing
couple
this
of
forever.
decades, Yeah.
She walks around like, "Ugh."
I feel like most people think like I've been fit my whole life. If you were to like see me
Yeah.
now and not
Yeah.
know me
Yeah.
previous.
You're like, no, I've been working hard
I
for
played
this.
sports in elementary school, high school I didn't. I trained in high school, like, with the cross country team, but grades academics were really hard for me. So I was just like, I knew that if I did sports, it would take too much away from school. So I couldn't, I knew me personally, I couldn't do both.
It's like Ryan. He had a hard time reading, so he couldn't play sport.
No, reading wasn't the problem.
I'm joking.
Math is. But you got 10 fingers.
It's
though.
okay. That's why you make enough money to hire an accountant. That's a bookkeeper. You don't need to do it all on your own. Oh man.
Don't ask me to play 21.
Don't forget the giveaway.
Oh yeah. So you want to talk about the giveaway?
Dum dum dum.
Dun-dun-dun. So we have.
Contest.
Contest coming up your way.
What do they have to do for the contest?
How many snatches or squats?
No. No, the contest, this one's an easier one.
Yeah.
We'll do one of those later.
Yeah.
Well, your page is Savage Fuel, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So you gotta follow Savage Fuel, number 1.
Yes.
Follow them, and we'll have a post made up that we would like you to share, tag 3 friends as well, and just get the name out there for her. She's a small business, as we all are here, and we want everyone to succeed. And in that giveaway, you're going to receive a free drink and 1 free meal.
Boom. And probably
A couple
free
cool stickers.
Oh yeah.
We'll put them on your car for you. Even if you don't want us to. No. Yeah. So we'll post that up on IG.
Yep.
That way you'll know what page to follow. And we'll post it on our store page.
Yep.
Awesome.
We'll have it on the Lazaro Nutrition page as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll run that, see who wants some free stuff.
Who doesn't like free?
Yep.
This is very true. This is very true. What do we have time-wise?
Let's see.
You can't tell.
Does it show a running clock?
Sorry, guys. We're just trying to be mindful of the time right now. Because Savannah has to work too.
Yeah, I don't see it with them on here.
We're probably still okay. Let's see. What else was we? What were we going to ask you?
I don't know.
Do you have anything you'd like to share?
Anything you'd like to ask us?
Yeah, you can ask us.
Starting a new business. What's like one thing you would
Don't do it. No. I'm joking.
advice or suggestions?
I think Ryan should share because he's
Okay.
the most recent in. I've been doing this for 6 years now on my own.
I mean, the biggest factor for me was having a plan. Like, what am I gonna do? You can't just. I mean, I came into this not knowing what was gonna happen,
Right.
but I knew we had to make it work because I had to provide for my family. So I kind of just wrote out what I needed and what I need to make on a regular basis,
make
just
it
to
work.
make ends meet, really. So strategically see what you need to make the ends meet, and write out a plan and have a timeline as well. Have goals, short-term goals that you need to achieve. And don't get too comfortable. It's really easy to get comfortable and be like, hey, this is working perfect, because
Yeah,
it's not gonna be
just
the
cash
same.
flow.
Never
yeah.
lasts.
Next thing you
Right.
know, what's gonna happen during your slow months, or what if something happens like this pandemic happened?
Right.
Thankfully,
That's funny because we opened the store in what
2019
of October.
and then the
Pandemic started. We started hearing about stuff in January,
Right.
and then by
End of
April it shut
February,
down.
March.
So we had
Yeah.
maybe not even a handful of months to establish something. And I think to our favor with the community, a lot of business actually retained and actually built off of that, because a lot of people want to support the small business because everywhere was getting shut down left and right.
Yeah, the
And-
whole economy
Right.
was just
Yeah.
going crazy.
and we were not prepared for that, but it actually broadened our creativity actually to make a lot of these new videos to get more exposure.
That was fun, actually.
You guys could go back and check them out.
Yeah, go through Instagram.
Yeah.
And
The
look.
You'll
most
see.
entertaining videos
Yeah.
you'll see, for sure.
Was during that time.
We had a little more time on our hands. That's why.
Yeah, during that time the gym was closed, and I mean, with our store in this giant warehouse, you can
Out
have
in the middle of nowhere.
you can have a lot of fun. But yeah, it's have a plan. Don't get comfortable. Yeah, you know, you can never grow too fast, and just manage your time properly. When you think you don't have enough time, you know, sit back and you'll find the time to make ends meet for sure.
Yeah, but the goal is always to just grow and actually flourish. You know.
Yes.
But you know, it's always being able to know that. I think one thing about last year, pretty much over the last 18 months, forced us to really dig deep into not only the creativeness side of things, but just overall, just to drive. You know, being, you know, like I always feel like I personally flourish when doing the opposite of what they always say about, like, don't burn your bridges. Me, I was like, we're gonna burn the bridge, we're gonna sink the fucking ships, everything's going down. There's no other way. There was no plan B for me.
Yeah.
Literally, I remember I almost lost everything a couple times, and life's great now, you know, like, and it's only getting better. But it's at least me. I think I might be a little more extreme in my mindset, but that's what makes me tick. But knowing that, right, like knowing how you tick, is super important. But Ryan operates different, but we have a good balance between our partnership, you know, and it's just. That makes it all. You guys hear some music coming on yet? Yeah, we're getting towards the end of this, but I hope that was somewhat entertaining. You have anything to add, Ryan?
No, this was great.
Yeah, we're gonna have Savannah on again.
Soon enough.
We're gonna check. We're gonna do
It'll be a live workout video when I'm crushing them. It'll be one of those.
Well, definitely, we'll do one of our Thursday workouts where we each pick a movement. It ends up really,
Something in our
It
favor.
ends up really, really bad.
we all end up doing something we completely hate, which is fun. And then we get one movement that we're really good at.
Don't forget to check out Savage Fuel.
Yep. Check out Savage Fuel.
Bunch of cool swag, awesome shakes, awesome meals. What you're saying?
What?
Your little
Oh,
Your logo.
Train like a beast and refuel your fire.
There you go.
should have-
Located
You should
inside
have
CrossFit 209.
Awesome. Well, guys, if you're on YouTube, make sure you, or on anything, if you're listening to this, just please make sure you like and follow and subscribe to whichever your favorite platform is, so we can keep doing this and hopefully entertaining you and also educating you.
Thank you for tuning in to the Lazaro Hive, where we strive to educate you.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Awesome. Over and out. And we need Jonathan to shut this down.
Yeah, these mics are like beyond.
Oh, man, they're so good.
Let's hear Jonathan talk.
Yeah.
Mario talk.
Jonathan! Again, stop it. We'll take a picture. Yeah, we're done. That's probably 20-something minutes, huh?
I feel like it was way longer.
What happened?
I feel like it was way longer than that. You're lying.
No, really. It couldn't have been that.
Oh, here's the recording time. 34 minutes.
See? 25 minutes.
That was like 30.
It was probably like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to cut, like, some of the back end stuff.
Yeah.
'Cause what is this, chicken or pork? Is that pork? Oh, I
It
haven't had
is.
pork in a while.
I know. I was like, we're going to do it. Try something
looks
new
good.
for a little while.
What's the other white meat?
I know.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
So.
These mics are
They're freaking great.
Perfect.
You take a yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna catch it, but
No, it should be okay.
my
bro.
ears.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't
Take a
mind it,
picture
but
with all
like,
the.
Oh.
like people, because this is
Yeah.
supposed to be like
Yeah.
kind of like a busy place.
Can you take a picture of us too?
Yeah.